Hello, everybody. My chat is down, so I'm going to have to start this stream again. I apologize. It's Facebook, or it's YouTube. What can we do? So if people are, well, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Nice. Okay. So I can close this window out. Oh, maybe I'll keep it open. All right, let's give a shout out to everybody. I can be here for a little bit. Hello, Teresa Gillette, Judy Lindbergh. Welcome, welcome. Babette God, hello. Let's see who else is here. Cheryl Bird. Sparkle MDF. Miss Sharon, Catherine the Elder, hello. Oh, Redding, California is here. Yay, Alice, Patricia, Joel, Gail, Mello, Julie, Jeanette Miller, Vivian. All right, so I apologize for the fact that I'm going to have to speak low, but I'm in the office today. I decided to come on before the patients show up. I have some patients today. Just to check in on people, see how everybody's doing. I actually got very depressed last night. I actually got a little depressed last night about where I think we're all, anybody who's watched this channel for the last 2-3 years, I think we all know it's not good. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. You know, when I get it right, sometimes instead of singing, I feel like crying. But hi, Carrie. Hi, Angela. I think the thing that's so hard for me is, you know, you want to believe people can change, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and make some predictions. When do you think that Lindsey Graham is going to have that fatal conversation we all know is coming? Two and a half months? Let me grab a pen. I believe people can change. No, I just got started, Angela. I didn't give a notice. I'm feeling really sad. So I decided to come online. Hopefully people can cheer me up. You think he can last till early summer, Deborah? I don't know. Yeah, April. So, hello, Ontario. Hello, Lansing, Michigan. It is sad. And I have patients that are calling me, good people all over the country, and then people in the office. And, you know, everybody's very sad because of where this is headed. It goes back to the remote we heard from when we did the remote on British intelligence saying we were going to know everything in a very short amount of time. Boy, did they get that right. It is sad, right? Kind of a hollow victory, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll do a simple prayer. We'll do a tarot card blitz. But before I do that, I have a couple of announcements to make. The first announcement is I want to give a special shout out to Cash Peters. Cash Peters. If you haven't had a chance to like his channel on YouTube, be sure and check that out. If you'd like to have a reading with Cash Peters, you can go to cashpeters.com. He does handwriting analysis. He's excellent. And he's also a visionary empath, which is very specific. I know Violetta is also similar, where they will have visions. And he's done some readings for me that were really pretty spectacular. So I can't speak highly enough about Cash Peters if you're looking for, if you'd like to experience what it's like to work with an empath that has visions. So I really appreciate him, and I appreciate his work, and really want to support him and his channel. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we got a lot of orders for immune supportive tea. I made a bin of it yesterday. I mean, a massive bin. If you want to get some shipped to you, I'm happy to do that. You just have to email me at WhimsyAnderson@gmail.com. But I've run out of some ingredients. I had to reorder last night. So it might take 2-3 days for me to ship out another batch. Those people that have already ordered before today, your orders are going out, were shipped out today. I just spoke to the FedEx people. So be patient. You should be getting your medicine in the next few days. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just see how we're doing as a country. I'm going to do a quick blitz. I'll stay for maybe, oops. Yeah, I'm okay. We're taking out the senior deck. We're just bringing out the big guns. Is anybody happy? Yeah, Julie. I do. I need to go walk on the grass and have a good cry. I think I'm going to bring our therapist back. I know we all know we have a therapist that volunteers here, who's a heart-centered remote viewer and licensed therapist. I think we need to bring Marsha in because I have people crying. I'm crying. It's heavy energy. It's very heavy energy. Okay, let's do a simple prayer. I want to call on white light protection for myself and my viewers as we ask permission from Spirit to access the Akashic records. We call on our spirit guides and good angels to be with us. Give us the clarity and the wisdom that is needed to empower all of us to make the best decisions for ourselves, our families, for the planet, for the people we love, and even to help those we have strife with. And together let us say amen. All right, we're going in. Trying to snap out of this mood. There's nothing fun about watching the country get torn apart. I guess I'm sad also because we got the vision 2 years ago, and that, people are so predictable. I gotta snap out of this. Okay. Grief. 8 of Wands is the card coming up. That's the feeling of conflict, strife, many wands coming at once. I think what we're looking at here is a dump. There's more dumps coming. I did a remote last night and I got into British intelligence. I got some more of that energy coming in, I wanted to talk about that. And basically, what happened there is that it looks like Julian Assange has given a confession. And we're going to know more about that in the coming days. But basically, what happened when I focused in on that is that it looks like, I'm sorry, I have friends, people are ringing the phone off the hook because of what's happened. Um, so what happened with Julian Assange is that he had hidden drives. He had hidden drives from what I'm seeing in the remote, and they had a lot of information already about Julian Assange's contacts and the actors that were involved. But what they wanted just a few specifics for him, and he's completely broken. And the morals and ethics of that, the morals and ethics of what they've done with Julian Assange in order to get that information. Um, it's interesting. You do a remote, you put yourself in the shoes of Julian Assange, and he feels like he is in the middle of, uh, a George Orwell book or something. It's just a feeling like it's very Orwellian to him, just that the authorities come and get you if you know too much. This is his worldview from the perspective of the British intelligence agencies. No, Julian Assange is just a spy. He's just a spy. He colluded with a foreign government in order to undermine the Western powers, basically. So his version is no, I was exposing the truth. Their version is he took documents. You know, he took the documents with the intent of he at that point he knowingly colluded and then exposed those documents for the purpose of aiding and abetting a foreign country. So it's interesting to put myself in the shoes of both energies. Um, but more is going to be coming out about basically they caught everybody because they were able to get the drives, the hard drives, the documents, the zip drives, everything uh, that they wanted from Assange, and that includes names, contacts, etc. So that's part of this investigation. Confusion. So there's also a feeling of confusion, particularly people who are watching Trump's news stations. Uh, Also a feeling of people not knowing who to believe, what to believe, what's crossing it. The situation will be coming to an end very soon. It keeps going back to the remote from British intelligence. In a very short amount of time, we're going to know everything. It's in the grave. Remember when the last remote we did, we said that uh, William Barr cannot save this president? You can see the imagery here of death in the grave. It's over. Anybody here a reader? Know what these three cards symbolize? Wish Becca was here. Look at that. Past. The gaslighting. A deal. They're trying to strike a deal. We're getting real close to resignation again. Putting the past behind. Cutting it off. A celebration of the people. They don't want the witnesses to testify. They may try to delay witness testifying. They may even cover it up by saying, oh, we're going to do depositions and we'll meet again in April or we'll meet again in May. But what's really going on under the table is that they're secretly meeting with the president to get him to arrange a deal for resignation so that they don't convict him in the Senate. So does everybody see why when I saw the energy, when I saw where the energy was headed, I said what I said? Pretty depressing. They have all the documents. Everything's handed over. It's over. Well, this is fun. Come on, you guys. You've been with me for over 2 years. You got to cheer me up. Why am I so depressed? Oh, God. Well, what happened is that they closed their arguments early. They mumbled about the Bidens and blabbered about freedom of religion. They didn't make any sense. And now, by one, the Republicans are peeling off, saying they want witnesses. 75% of the American public wants witnesses. They can't have witnesses because if they have, oh, thank you, Michelle, it's very sweet. They can't have witnesses because witnesses would be proof that he committed a crime, and at that point, people would want a conviction. So what are you going to do? What can the president do in order to avoid a trial, avoid witnesses, and avoid a conviction? Oh, Becca's here? Oh, great. He can resign early. He can agree to resign in exchange for forgiveness in the Senate, or that they can put this aside if he resigns beforehand. The British are leaving the EU this Friday, but they, in theory, but not, the documents haven't been, they're still struggling with Brexit, and it looks like they're going to have to pay and start doing financial bargains with Scotland in order to make it happen. It's a nightmare. It's far from over. Why am I sad about resigning? Because there are a lot of desperate people that got used and played and manipulated that now realize that the man of their dreams is a creep. And that desperate people do desperate things, and the country is going to collapse in the coming weeks into more chaos and fighting. I would be very surprised if they don't want to call Biden. The president wants them to call Biden. Biden is their friend. He's dearly loved in the Senate. People he shared the Senate floor with for 20 years or more. They will hang their heads in shame if he is sitting there being interrogated in the Senate. It won't happen. And Lindsey Graham has lost everybody. He's lost his, he had a wonderful relationship at one time with Hillary Clinton. That's all over. And Bill Clinton, that's all over. He had a wonderful relationship with the McCain family. That's been destroyed. And he had a very, very, very deep relationship with the Bidens, and that's gone now too. He lost everything. He lost all of his friends. So Nancy Pelosi has basically, done her samurai thing. Remember we talked about her as a samurai? Shh, here's your liver. Remember that? So now she's moving on to the next. Here's your liver, Mr. President. William Barr, we need to talk. Right? Time to have a little conversation with William Barr. Time to go looking for Kavanaugh. Oh my God. The coronavirus, yeah. Well, I'm making as much Corona tea as I can make. People, if you email me to get a tea, you got to send me your actual address so that I can mail it to you. I'm sending bills via PayPal. Yeah, with look, a lot of stuff, they didn't even get to the worst of it. He was making deals with Turkey. He was establishing fake companies in countries where the Russians had interest. The reason why they were setting him up in Turkey is so that the Russians would have an excuse to be doing business in Turkey, staying at his hotels, and they were running illegal businesses out of Trump properties. And then that was the deal they had with Trump. So they wanted him in Kazakhstan. Why would you build a Trump Tower in Kazakhstan? Kazakhstan, Turkey, India, right? India, which borders Pakistan, which is definitely on their list. I mean, we didn't even get to the fact that they were trying to blockade in Lebanon. All right, I've got about 15 minutes left. I'm just going to check William Barr. No, I don't like to see the country divided. I don't want to see the fighting and the screaming and the yelling and anger and confusion, and people won't know where. Yes, and it's a former part of the Soviet Union. We live you, Whimsy. I live you too, Noel. William Barr. Who here can recite the mantra from Lindsey Graham that he's been rehearsing for how long? I know Becca can. She read it last night. Mr. President, the duty. Y'all know it? What was the prediction? We shot that, what, June 2017? Mr. President, the duty has fallen on me to inform you that we have reached a consensus in the Senate. We give you the honor of resigning. It's like seeing an ex-boyfriend who was really, really cruel to you, and you just want revenge so bad, and then you bump into him on a street corner, and the guy looks like an emotional wreck, like a bum, and he's just come out of the 99-cent store. It's like it's a hollow victory. Yeah. It's like, I can't be mad at you. You just came out of the 99-cent store. You can't pay your rent. You know, it's like, all right, Ona, I gotta stay strong. William Barr. So, am I the only one feeling this way? Is anybody really happy? He's going to hand everything over. You can see a Six of Pentacles moving in and the Five of Wands. All he's going to do at this point is attempt to justify. Look at that conflict, handing over stuff. Yeah, he's going to hand everything over and he's going to make excuses. This is benevolence, gifting, giving, service, Five of Wands, conflict. I was just following orders. We get our wish regarding anger, frustration. So what's happening now is it appears that Trump is starting to openly threaten people, including Barr. What did I say? Y'all can do this by now. Who's on top of Barr? Exactly. It's over. The night that goes nowhere. Victory coming, crossing Pelosi's car. Look at this. You see it? Sliding into the 6th house. There's the loss. There's the trial. Walking away. He fears his own final outcome. There will be unity in the nation. The nation will come together. The truth is going to come out. We're going to know everything within the next couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks. Who wins? Who wins in the end? How do I read the Hierophant? The Constitution. If I was a drinker. Well, that was fun. Yeah, people schedule a reading with me just to cheer me up. I'm an empath, man. Yes, I do. Don't you? Everybody does. Don't you? We're all, it's one country, it's one nation, it's one planet. There are no others. You can't really rejoice. I was crying last night. I gotta get out of this mood. I got a patient coming in like 10 minutes. All right, everybody. So I just wanted to come on and just check with everybody. Alcohol makes it worth. I know, but I'm actually I tongue-in-cheek call myself an oracle, but I really am in training to be a remote viewer. So I don't do alcohol. I don't do marijuana. Though when I was before, I used to enjoy the marijuana. But I do get to have herbal tea. So no drugs, no recreational drugs, no meat, no eggs, no sugar, no processed foods. A clean, mostly plant-based diet. I'm allowed a little dairy. I know, it's kind of boring, right? All right, love and light to everybody. Thank you for being here. I think we had 733 strong. Just send good light and love to the country. I'm crying because, no, I like my diet. I like eating healthy. It helps you stay lighter so that you can remote view. Right. Love and light, everybody. If you're still trying to get in, you can contact me through tarotwithwhimsy.com or just send me an email. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Love you all. Thanks. Ooh.